Typhon is free. You need my help. Let the tale of Phoenix be my redemption!
Hey guys, Rusted Ground here, and this is my thoughts video on Immortals Fenyx Rising, a game that I've been playing a lot lately, and I think it's the best game that Ubisoft put out in 2020.
Typhon grows stronger by the hour. I swear to you that soldier shall be our salvation.
Now it's up to me to prove it.
Immortals Fenyx Rising follows the story of Phoenix, a young shield bearer who is shipwrecked on the Golden Isle, a mysterious island inhabited by all sorts of creatures, monsters, and even gods.
Ambushed by an unexpected storm. The sea tossed and turned, waves churned to a froth. The line between sky and sea all but vanished. The mountainous peaks of the waves descended into valleys nearly as deep as Tartarus.
You're really painting a picture here.
Upon discovering that the surviving crew has been turned to stone, our hero sets out on an adventure to save them. The big baddie of the story is revealed from the beginning in the form of Typhon, the mightiest and deadliest titan in Greek mythology. I'm not going to tell you too much about Typhon and what's his agenda, because I don't want to spoil the whole game. But the only thing that I will say is that Typhon managed to weaken the gods, and it is up to Phoenix to save the day.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire, which would be ridiculous. Although, I should write that down.
At a first glance, Immortals Fenyx Rising looks as if Zelda, Assassin's Creed and Genshin Impact had a baby. Everything is green, lots of grass everywhere, there are a lot of mechanics also found in the aforementioned games, but Ubisoft actually managed to give Phoenix its own personality. You have a decently sized map filled to the brim with objectives, points of interest, resources, legendary monsters, dungeons or vaults as they're called in here, and puzzles. Lots and lots of puzzles. The game is very light-hearted, with your classic up-and-coming hero story where good fights against evil and such. There's a lot of humor throughout the game, lots of dad jokes. Some might say that the entire game itself is a big dad joke, but there are also moments that are quite serious and endearing even. And that's one of the things I love about this game. Ubisoft managed to put together a very good cast of characters, and each one of them has a unique and memorable personality. At the forefront of these characters are the two narrators, Zeus and Prometheus. Their interactions are great, Prometheus being the more rational and down-to-earth of the two, whereas Zeus most of the times comes off as quite a douche.
How I've missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
You chained me to this rock and fed my liver to an eagle.
Out of love.
But I guess when you're the most powerful god in the universe, it kind of comes with the territory.
Aha. You need my help. Typhon is free.
The main story of Fenyx Rising can be finished in around 25 to 30 hours, but this game really wants you to go after all the side content. There are some very cool side quests that will have you running across the map, and Ubisoft made sure that you have a lot of secrets that you can only discover by exploring the map. And they're still adding content to the game. They have 3 DLCs planned, the first of which is already available at the time of this recording. You also have daily and weekly quests in the game that gives you extra rewards, so there's plenty of things that you can do on the Golden Isle.
I will bring you back. I swear it.
The character progression in the game is quite simple. There are 3 main resources that you will need in order to upgrade Fenyx. Zeus's lightning will increase your stamina. Coins of Charon will unlock and upgrade skills and godly powers. And Ambrosia will give you more health chunks. Making your character more powerful is pretty straightforward, and as long as you do some of the side content, you will easily get access to the most important skills and godly powers. One thing to note here, though, you will need to unlock all the godly powers in order to progress through all the dungeons in the game. There are certain vaults that you will not be able to finish if you don't have all the powers unlocked, and the game will let you know if that's the case when you enter a vault. Now, I want to take a moment to talk about the combat in this game, because I really enjoyed it. It's very simple but very satisfying. Fenyx uses 2 main weapons, a sword for fast attacks and a 2-handed axe for slow attacks. You can also argue that she has a secondary weapon, which is a bow, used for ranged attacks. But in my time playing the game, I think I used the bow in combat maybe 4 or 5 times, which is a little bit disappointing because you do have certain skills that you can upgrade to make your bow better. But the bow overall feels more like a tool to help you solve certain types of puzzles rather than a weapon. The sword and axe, however, are so satisfying to use. The game uses this combo mechanic to increase damage and a perfect dodge mechanic that basically slows down time and lets you pummel your opponents even more. The godly powers represent your combat abilities, and each of them come in handy depending on what type of enemy you will face. You can charge at an enemy, pull them to you, pull yourself to them, knock them in the air, or even hit them with a really big hammer if that's your thing. The controls are very responsive, and I can't stress enough how much fun I had with the combat in this game. Oh, and did I mention you also have a companion that comes with different powers depending on what skin you apply to him? Yeah, there's that too. Anyway, these are some of the reasons why I think you should give Immortals Fenyx Rising a try. It is a smooth and fun experience, a very pleasant surprise, and I do hope Ubisoft develops this IP in the future because I would love to play more games in the Immortals universe. Thank you very much for watching. This is my first time putting together thoughts videos like this. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel, or if you want to see me play live, you can follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/rustedground, or just click the link in the description. I try to stream there at least 2 times a week, so feel free to drop by anytime. Have fun and see you in the next one.